Ever wondered how some YouTubers keep you glued to their videos from start to finish? Well, I dissected hundreds of videos and I'm about to reveal the editing secrets they don't want you to know. But first, let's go back to the very beginning. So as a small YouTuber, I've been on a quest to uncover the secrets of the YouTube algorithm, and I'm about to check how my most recent upload is done. This is gonna be so brutal, bro.
What the hell? I just can't do it. I can't take this shit no more, man.
But I wasn't gonna give up on the YouTube dream just yet, so I began my investigation to find the secrets to the YouTube algorithm. And then I found this video.
What's important is click-through rate, getting people to click on your video, and then average view duration, average view percentage, or just relative retention.
So we need to get a high watch percentage, I see. But how can we do that? Well, a couple days into the investigation, I was given a lifeline. I came across a video called How to Make Passive Income on YouTube. The video was very well made and had over 100,000 views, but I was surprised to see that it was a relatively small channel. So I clicked the profile to see if he had any other content, and to my surprise, this was the only video that this guy had made. So I looked further into this creator and realized that he had another YouTube channel, and this was very good news for my investigation. Here's why I'm excited. So this Nate Wealth guy has experience with making YouTube videos, and if he can blow up with his first YouTube video, then that means that YouTube is completely skill-based. So I just need to learn how to make good videos, and then I'll be able to blow up my YouTube channel. I was determined to uncover the strategies that propelled Nate Wealth to YouTube success. How did he achieve such high watch percentages? And what were his hidden editing secrets? So what I noticed with Nate Wealth's videos is that there is a lot of visual movement. There are many transitions and visual elements moving around the screen. He uses a lot of subtitles as well, but it isn't just the visual movement. His sound design is very well made as well. Almost every visual element is paired with a sound effect, and you don't really notice the sound effects until they are gone. Here's an example to help you understand. Now let's play it without the sound effects. So after analyzing Nate Wealth's video, I tried to put this new knowledge to the test. Now in my previous videos, I have shown my face, but since Nate Wealth does not show his face, I'm gonna try a faceless video too and see how it goes. I would have loved this idea when I first started. I was thinking that if my friends somehow found out about my YouTube channel, that they would make fun of me. The truth is that nobody actually cares. So eventually I got over that fear of putting myself out online, but I'm excited to see if the faceless videos can work. The main objective though is to go with the zoomer editing style, so we're gonna have a lot of visual and sound effects. My reasoning being that with more effects, the viewers with short attention spans will be more likely to keep watching, which will lead to a higher watch percentage. So I made the video, hit publish, and all I needed to do was wait to see the views come in. So it's been 24 hours after I've uploaded the video. I'm honestly a little nervous to see how the video has performed, because what if it flops again, man? It's just gonna reinforce that idea that I'm a loser, bro. But screw it. Let's do it. That's not good. But sometimes the views are trashed early on before YouTube is able to find the right audience. So if the watch percentage is high, then we're still good, I guess. So let's check that. Oh shit. That's worse than my other video. And that's when I learned an important lesson about YouTube watch percentage. It wasn't about the effects and hyper zoomer edits. There was something deeper that I was missing. But what was this secret? Okay, so we have to analyze this video and find out why it sucked. So we had 58% of viewers still watching at the 30-second mark, which is garbage. I usually get above 60%, but I want to aim for at least 70%, so we are miles off. So the problem was that my hook wasn't good enough and that I dragged out the intro too long without getting to the point. So even with the fancy editing, it wasn't enough to save a bad video script. So looking at my analytics, I've actually noticed that my old videos with less editing actually outperform this video when it comes to audience retention. So it's not the fast pacing that makes a good video, but something else. In fact, there are 3 elements that you want to keep in mind for each individual cut that you make with your editing. And the first element I noticed in my own channel. What I noticed was that my high performing videos all had a storyline. I was often documenting a challenge which gave the viewers a reason to watch until the end because they wanted to see the results of the challenge. So if you're making an educational video, instead of just info dumping the concepts, try to package the lessons into a little storyline to make it more entertaining. And I'm doing it in this video. Instead of just teaching what I've learned, I'm telling the story of how I learned it, which actually makes the lesson feel more valuable to you as the viewer. Now you know the struggle I went through to learn it. So story is one thing, but there are still 2 more elements to making a banger video. But before I reveal them, if you're hungry to grow on YouTube and get your channel monetized, then consider joining the pre-launch of my online course, 14-Day YouTuber. It's currently 50% off for a limited time, so get in now while you can. Now, on my quest for finding the final 2 editing secrets, I got back to my investigation, and that's when I came across Hillier Smith on YouTube. This guy is a genius, and after watching his content, I figured out the second big secret to editing. This one is very obvious, but since I was so focused on doing all the fancy effects, I completely missed it. So if any of you guys play sports, you will know what I'm talking about. This idea applies to every sport, but let's imagine your YouTube video as a football match. So if the attacker is dribbling at top speed the entire time, then the defender knows what to expect and can quickly adapt and defend against it. It becomes predictable and easier to time the tackle. However, a skilled attacker knows when to change his speed. Sometimes they slow down, which puts the defender into a false sense of security. And then suddenly the attacker bursts into top speed again and gets past with ease. This change in rhythm catches the defense off guard and creates opportunities to score. In video editing, it's much the same. If your video maintains a constant high-speed pace, viewers may become desensitized and the impact diminishes. But by slowing down at times, allowing the audience to absorb the emotions or ideas presented, and then picking up the pace, you make your videos a lot more entertaining. So looking at the analytics of one of my previous videos, you can see that the watch percentage is a lot higher. And that is because I'm thinking about story and rhythm for the editing. Each cut either progresses the storyline or changes the rhythm of the video. But there is one last secret to complete the puzzle. Have you ever watched a video and then just forget that you even watched it? Now, most likely nothing will come to mind because, well, you forgot the video. But think about the videos you do remember. You might remember these videos because they made you laugh, or maybe they made you very angry. Even anger is good for retention. Better to be hated than to be forgotten. The point is that the video made you feel something. You felt emotion. That is the third element. Going back to rhythm, during the slow moments in your video, you can use it as an opportunity to show emotion through moments of vulnerability with the protagonist. People relate to these moments and that will make them more invested in the storyline. So with each cut that you make, you pretty much just rotate between progressing the story, changing the rhythm, or showing an emotion. So earlier, Mr. Beast mentioned that amazing thumbnails were also important for getting more views on YouTube. But thumbnails are something that small creators often get wrong. So check out this video where I'll show you the top 5 thumbnail mistakes that small creators make that completely destroys their video's performance.